Hello, this is JD Rex, and let's get into it.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look.
All right, thank you for joining me. All right, I'm going to react to JustPearlyThings channel, reacting to the Kevin Spacey situation. All right, I don't know anybody heard that Kevin Spacey. I guess he was found innocent. I'm not really versed in the particulars of if he's found innocent. I don't know, but Pearl's gonna react to it and about Kevin Spacey. So let's hear what she's got to say.
With 9 sexual offenses. So recently, Kevin Spacey was found not guilty of sexual assault. So guys, what is sexual assault? Again, the feminists infiltrated the legal system and it brought in all of these definitions that we don't know what they mean. So they essentially expanded the definition of sexual assault, rape. This is what they do. They come into these spaces and change the definitions and make them more
That's facts.
subjective, not objective. So it's more subjective whether or not someone was sexually assaulted. Like, think about it, guys. What does sexual assault even mean? What does it even mean? Just off the top of your head.
Sexual assault, what it means to me is a person physically touching a person without their consent.
We should know in a society what words mean. But what the feminists do is they get into these systems, change the definitions, and confuse everybody. So Kevin Spacey was acquitted of all 9 charges related to sexual offenses. The celebrated Oscar-winning actor Kevin Spacey initially faced 12 charges when the trial commenced at London Southwark's Crown Court. 3 of these charges were dropped during trial. The charges, which included 7 counts of sexual assault, were made by 4 men claiming the incidents occurred between...
Oh, wow. So Kevin Spacey was found not guilty of SA. Wow. Man, if I remember correctly, back, I guess, whenever this happened, man, they was roasting the hell out of Kevin Spacey. He lost all of his acting gigs. He was ostracized from the acting community. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, so that's just crazy. And come to find out, look at this. Fast forward, breaking. Kevin Spacey not guilty of sexual assault. Look at that shit. All right, let's get into it.
Between 2001 and 2013. Kevin Spacey endured false accusations that shattered his life and led to his removal from the Hollywood scene. Ultimately, after many years, he was found not guilty. However, the questions arise. Will he be able to reclaim that time and money lost during this ordeal?
No, that's messed up, man. Bro, that's so messed up.
Regrettably, the answer is no, highlighting the fact that women can inflict irreparable damage on men's lives without facing consequences. This situation brings to mind the Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate case, which the media's relentless attacks have been truly horrendous. Proving their innocence may take a few more years, subjecting them to similar harrowing experiences as Spacey faced, but the lack of accountability for those who make false accusations can have devastating consequences for the innocents, while they face zero repercussions. So in 2017, when all of these allegations against Kevin...
Oh, so it's 2017, so 6 years ago. Wow.
Spacey come out, Kevin was dropped from Netflix.
Yep.
This man worked his entire life to get a deal with Netflix, and he was dropped. Now, half a decade later, this guy...
And that's what I don't understand. They if you're getting accused, man, your job just freaking ostracize you, takes you away from the gigs, everything. Your acting career is over just based off accusations. That is insane. Based off of accusations, and come to find out 6 years later, he was not guilty.
Guy has been fighting these allegations, and it comes out that all of these charges are false. Now, I recently tweeted, "Believe no women." And, maybe there's a little bit of satire, but the point of the matter is we are supposed to live in a society that is innocent until proven.
Yep, don't believe women, don't believe men, believe facts and evidence. Believe facts and evidence, man.
Guilty. But time and time again, organizations treat men that are accused of crimes as guilty until innocent. And my question is, should we hold the companies accountable that fire these men before they are given a trial and jury of their peers? It's one thing if the men are found guilty.
Okay, hold up. Sorry to pause it, but if I'm an employer, if I am owner of a company, and I find out one of my employees is accused of accusation, sexual assault accusation, guess what? I'm going to go, hey, I'm going to bring him to the office. This is going on. Of course, you got to worry about the bottom line. I'm going to say, hey, check this out. I would let him stay with the company until it gets resolved. I would do that. Yeah, it's hard to think about. Yeah, I would do that.
But
the reason why I said that because he's found innocent, he can come back and sue my ass.
They're firing and removing men from organizations and institutions before we even have a verdict. Is that fair to the men? And do you think we would have that same energy if women were accused of a crime? If women are accused of a crime, do you think that they would be so quick to remove us from organizations and institutions?
I said that for her. Hell no.
And the answer is no. I mean, I don't need a study or data to tell you this, guys. The left will be like, source, what's your source? I have eyes. And the truth of the matter is that women accused of crimes do not face the same repercussions that men accused of crimes have. And my question at the end of the day is, how seriously should we take accusations of assault? Even if it's from multiple women, what I found is people that come out years later, why did you wait years? I'll give you guys like 3 months to come out. Should we really take seriously people that claim they were assaulted 10 years ago?
Hell no. Waiting 10 years to finally, hell no. Don't take that fucking long. 2-3 months at best. And guess what? If you're going to claim sexual assault, go to the police station. File a police report. But yet, they instead put that shit on Instagram and air it out. Go to civil court. Stupid.
15 years ago. Should there be a cap on how long you can take to accuse someone of assault? And what is assault? I think this is what the feminists do. They change the definitions of words to make us more victims because they just have this narrative that men are abusers, men are evil, and if you give men power, they're going to sexually assault, coerce, rape, whatever it is. But then they change the definition of those words to include things like getting your butt grabbed. Now, I'm not saying that's okay or not okay, but is that the same thing as rape, guys? They don't include a lot of the times that the women were flirting too. The women were playing into it. And my question is, as a chick, if you're going to work dressing like a hooker, all right? If you're going to work acting like a hooker.
Yep. Exactly, because women, they objectify themselves. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't objectify myself. Yes, you do. Look what you're wearing. Look in the mirror. Yes, men will objectify you. So what you do, you got to mitigate those risks. How about dressing modestly?
Can we really blame the men if they get confused and think maybe you're kind of loose. It's like women will dress so provocatively and then get mad if men do anything. It's like
Facts.
it's just craziness. And women should have repercussions for falsely accusing men of crimes. No, I do not think this will lead to women that really were raped and really were assaulted to not come forward. I think women that these terrible things have happened to will have evidence on their side to prove this kind of thing. And I think there needs to be a push for laws to be passed that make the definitions very clear and less subjective, and also get laws passed where there are repercussions for women falsely accusing men. I think those two things would solve a lot of the issues. We got to get rid of these subjective words like coercion, consent, manipulation. It's like those are all subjective. Like if
I agree.
If I am dating a guy and he convinces me to go do cam work in Romania, is that coercion or a good salesman? You know what I mean? And this is what I mean. It's like when we get to all these subjectivity, no, rape is forced sex. That's it. All of these other, no.
Totally agree with Pearl. She's cooking.
Forced sex, either he forced you to have sex or he didn't. And I think when we get in the weeds of all of this whining and complaining and accusing men of doing things they didn't do, I think it's very confusing for the women. And I think it's very confusing for society, because now we don't know the difference between a woman that actually was raped and a woman that is just crying. Okay, so Jason Aldean is really one of the greatest country artists of our.
All right. That was Just Pearly Things. And I appreciate you stopping by. And thank you. And I will talk to you later. I'm out.